Yes. And any minute now, I'm going to pour myself a glass of it. Please, don't lurk, Philip. I almost smudged my lip line.
Will you buy spam when you go to the supermarket?
If it's on display, I'm certainly not going to ask for spam.
Why are you putting makeup on? You're only going shopping.
It's not something you'd understand.
I know about makeup.
Do you?
Mum never wore makeup. She said it was false.
There's nothing wrong with helping nature. Your mother never wore a decent support bra, as far as I'm aware, and that was a great mistake.
She looked all right.
Yes, of course she did. Of course she looked all right. She looked very natural.
She only put vegetable extracts on her skin.
I sensed that.
There's crushed animal bones in this.
In face powder?
Should think there's at least half a cow in here.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
And that lipstick probably contains fish scales. They use fish scales when they make lipstick. It's what makes it shiny.
Oh, you know that, do you?
Yes. That's turtle or whale blubber.
Look, I always check the ingredients of my cosmetics, and I'm absolutely certain there was no mention of turtles, or indeed whales.
They don't tell you. Most cosmetics are tested on animals or made from animals.
Philip?
Yes?
Have you decided what you'll be when you leave school?
No, why?
I think perhaps a merchant of doom would be a possibility.
You thought once I finished that damp patch it was goodbye forever.
What are you talking about?
We may have an extended courtship after all. Mrs. Prentice has asked me to look at the drains. Fortunately, I'm fully equipped.
Take those and yourself outside. I've just done this floor.
And very attractively too, if I may say so.
You may not.
Fate has thrown us together.
Not until you've washed your hands.
Liz.
I don't like flashy men.
Flashy? Who's flashy?
You've got a lot of girlfriends.
I don't encourage them. They pester me.
They did a telephone poll on the afternoon show yesterday. What attracts you to a man?
Then you thought of me.
The top two answers were self-confidence and a nice bottom. But for me, it's steadiness.
I'm steady, look at that.
I don't think you're very reliable emotionally.
You've been hurt, haven't you?
I just don't want to repeat past mistakes.
Was it the father of your little girl?
I'm not in the habit of discussing my emotional history with strangers. Unless it's a phone-in.
Liz, just give me a chance.
To do what?
This for a start.
Do you want a coffee? What are you seeing her? She's just a cleaner.
Philip! I need a hand. Georgia! Where are they? Jake! Oh, forget it. Andrew!
Hi, Greg. What are you calling?
Perfect time. Did you have a lovely time?
Brilliant.
Andrew?
No, I did not have a lovely time.
Oh, what did you do?
We played football
Did you?
and went on the swings.
Gosh.
And Grandad got arrested.
Can't you do that somewhere else?
This is somewhere else. Gran won't let me do it in the kitchen.
I bet she won't. Did you send him in there with that thing?
Yes?
Woke me up.
But he's got to practice somewhere.
Well, not 8 inches from a sleeping grandparent. Can't he do it in the garden?
It's raining.
Maggie, you know I always have a nap at this time.
Oh, I thought you'd given up naps in favour of having fun with your grandchildren.
My body decided otherwise.
I imagine getting arrested can be rather exhausting.
I did not get arrested. Some woman just asked Jake if he was with me,
And Jake denied it.
Oh, we soon sorted it out.
Jake told me you had to go to the park keeper's hut and leave your name and address.
Fine, yes.
Oh, if you're going upstairs, will you take that?
Oh, in a moment. I need to recover. Being suddenly awoken by a wind instrument can play havoc with your metabolism.
He's rather good, isn't he?
He sounds like a flatulent Labrador.
I'm glad he's taking an interest in something at last.
Pity it's that.
You are in a rotten mood. Oh, did the park keeper confiscate your football?
Yes. Shut up!
Sorry. I'm just taking your advice. Lighten up and have fun, you said.
I was wrong. They need discipline and a
Well,
firm
make up
head.
your mind.
Well, we are, after all, their parents, aren't we?
Don't remind me.
Right, I'll have a word with him.
About what?
Well, about his attitude, his lack of consideration.
Has he said anything to you?
Well, he hasn't said sorry.
No, not about the saxophone, about what's happened.
No.
So what are you going to have a word with him about?
Well, first, I'm going to tell him to shut up.
Yeah. Go easy. He's very withdrawn.
Not at the moment, he isn't.
Well, can't you ask him if he wants to talk about his parents?
It's not what I had in mind.
Yeah, well, I think you ought to start there and then, you know, work up to the full-scale row, which is obviously what you want.
Who says so?
I can tell when you want to pick a fight with someone. Just don't take it out on Philip.
Trust me, all right? Typical.
What? Is this your chair or something?
It is, as a matter of fact.
Can't even sit where I want in this
No,
house.
Sit down, sit down. I don't really mind. Much. So, you feeling okay?
No.
You settling in all right?
No.
Sometimes it helps just to talk about the people you've lost, you know? Memories, funny things you did together. Are there any special things you remember about your parents?
They didn't like you or Gran.
Everything all right?
Fine, yes, we're having a little talk. Families fall out, it happens. And I'm as sorry as you are that we didn't get along with your mother and father.
Dad called you a good time Charlie. What does that mean?
Well, it's all water under the bridge now.
Mum said Gran was a scarlet woman.
Well, it's better than being a grey one.
My father died when I was young, you know.
How old were you? My age.
Bit older.
How old?
27. But it doesn't matter how old you are. It's a terrible thing to lose your parents, and it's especially hard when you still need them so much. Now, your grandmother and I realize we can never take their place, but we'll try very hard to be there for you when you need us. And although you don't like to talk about your feelings very much, it's important not to bottle things up, but to come and speak to us if there's something worrying you or upsetting you. Is there anything on your mind you'd like to ask me about?
Can I give up the saxophone?
Of course you can.
I want to learn the drums.
Shut up.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, but you will be any minute. What are you reading? Parks and Recreation Department Rules and Regulations.
I'm going to be a park keeper when I grow up.
Urban landscape disturbs the natural habitat of local wildlife.
Park keepers have a hut with a kettle in it.
And that influenced your choice of careers, did it?
And they play on the swings when it's closed, I should think.
I can't believe we're blood relatives.
Why do we have to have a sister?
She came first.
Yes, I know, but why do we have to have a sister? Why not a brother?
It's to do with the chromosomes.
Is it?
Chromosomes carry genetic information. She has different chromosomes from us.
Is that why she's so horrible?